I'm maximizing this experience. I'm maximizing this experience.
Go off, Delta!
I wonder when Olive Garden is going to catch on to the fact that when I order my meal, I'm never going to eat the meal. I am just going to keep having them replenish the unlimited salad and breadsticks until I'm completely satiated. And then before I leave, I'm going to ask for extra bread for the table. I'm going to say it like this. They're going to say, oh, hi, can we get you anything else? I'm going to say, oh, could we get a little more bread for the table? And then they'll bring out more bread for the table. And then I'm going to sit there, chill for a minute, finish my iced tea, and I'm going to say, oh, could we get a box? And then they're going to bring a box out, and I'm going to put my whole meal that I never touched because I've been replenishing salad and bread and salad and bread and salad and bread. And then I'm going to get that last bit of breadsticks that they brought, and I'm going to put those in the bag too, and I'm going to eat my tour of Italy at home. That's how I'm going to do it. I mean, I know they have a meal there that's like unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks, but in reality, every meal you order there comes with one option, either a soup or a salad, and those are both unlimited, but it's one or the other, right? Most people will get their salad bowl and they'll mix the salad up, and then they'll eat their salad and they'll go, oh, my meal is coming. And then they'll push the salad bowl away, and then they'll have their meal and they'll have some bread, and then they're good. I'm maximizing this experience. I'm maximizing this experience. I could just eat salad, right? Like I just want salad. I mean, I do want that other stuff, but I'm going to take that home. I'm just going to keep replenishing that stuff. And I'm not the pig with the cheese. Like I know they say like, let me know when it's enough cheese. Like I'm not like shaming anyone, but like, I just need like enough cheese. I don't need them to like go forever. I just need like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm like, that's good. Not that I couldn't eat more of it, but like, I want to taste everything in the salad. I will say they're a little stingy on the dressing, and I don't want to always ask for more because not other people at the table might be having the unlimited salad as an option with this. So not everybody wants, their salad doused in that, but I love that dressing because it's sour and like, it's like tart right here. And I love the tomato. I want more tomatoes and pepperoncinis in mine. For some reason, I don't care where I eat a salad, and this is not an Olive Garden thing. This is not a Chili's thing. This is not a Lucille's. This is not a Wood Ranch. This is in general. I always get the ass of the lettuce. I always get that pit that's like that big. It's nobody's fault. I know they just chop this out, throw it all in there, and then, it's a quality control thing, whatever. But I always get that butt of why do I always get that part? Whatever. But you always have to ask for extra bread, like ask for the bread. And I tell you what, the trick on the bread, you can make it at home. That's just butter and garlic salt. Like it's not garlic powder, it's garlic salt. So if you get some breadsticks from Walmart or Target or whatever, you can make it yourself, but it's so much better there. And also those, what are those things called that they give you? Those Andes mints. I'm going to need a handful. I don't want this like, oh, there's 3 people at the table. Here's 3. Like, no, girl, like hook it up. You know what I mean? Ask for extra bread before you ask for your box. Because if you ask for your box and you wrap your food up, you can't just say like, can you give me some more bread? Because your dining experience is over. But if they think that they're, somebody's going to watch this and me over so hard. I know it. I'm going to get banned from Olive Garden. God, I do love Olive Garden. I don't want to get banned. The other day I was at Olive Garden and there was a lady there, and she ordered, it was lunchtime. It was her and she had 2 other people with her and maybe a kid. Not that a kid's not a person, but you know what I'm saying? Like full grown adults and then like a child, maybe 10, 12. I don't know how old they are. And she ordered the soup, salad, and breadsticks, which is a great option, I think. And then she goes, what are your wines? Now, first of all, they have a thing there that says, right, like, this is what we have. We have a Paloma. We have a whatever, like, pretty drinks that you want. And then I'm sure there's a wine list in there. And I don't know what they have. Gallo, Sutter Home, something like Sutter Mill. I don't know what kind of they have there, but it's probably, not going to be, this is not dinner at 21. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going to be what it's going to be. We're at Olive Garden. Next door to this Olive Garden is a linens and things that went bankrupt. So like it's closed down. Like there's that. And then on the other side is like Coldwell Bank something. So you get it. This is not a standalone place in Beverly Hills or something. But she wanted to know what are the wines? But she did like, what are your wines? But like asked and then went, this is the person. What are your wines? Like it was just so like, I don't know if I can, if you don't have the right wines. I mean, come on. The person was like, well, here's the list. So it's right here. And there's red ones and there's white ones. And so then she asked if she could sample the wines. Well, I need to sample the wines. Why? You need to see what pairs well with iceberg lettuce and red cabbage salad? What do you need a sommelier to eat? The salad is great. Don't get me wrong. It's all about the dressing. But these salads that she's eating, this salad is literally the iceberg lettuce mix. It's not even like, I don't know, it's not butter leaf and like field greens or something. Like it's just, that's all. It's that, a quarter of a Roma tomato, 3 olives, 2 pepperoncinis, a squirt of vinaigrette dressing, and it's mixed up. The soups, we know they come out of a bag that you cut open and pour in and heat up. I get it. The food is it's already comes in, like no one's back there making lasagna for the day. They're making lasagna for the next 30 minutes by pulling out a tray, sticking it in there, popping it in there, putting a flag in it and pushing it out. Like that's it. And I'm not pretending that that's gross or that it's anything more, but I don't think you need to sample the wine at a place like that. You know what I mean? Like just say, I don't know, house red, house white. Bring me some, I don't know, maybe they get fancy on certain days and you're like, you can have a Shiraz. I don't know what they have, but I don't drink wine. Can I sample the iced tea? What's your iced tea today? I can only hear from here. I can't look at you. I'm pretending you're not there. What come on, dude. At Olive Garden? Oh, don't do all that. We don't need all that show. That's enough. That's enough of that. And also, too, can someone please explain to me a dry Swiffer? I have never in my life heard of a technology. I moved, right? So I'm in a place where there's my home has no carpeting whatsoever. So I've just lived my whole adult life mostly. Well, my whole adult life, yes. I've lived my whole adult life in a place with carpet. So I'm not particularly familiar with seeing a lot of dust bunnies because I've always vacuumed everything. So now I realize that like little dust bunnies will like maybe start like floating away because, I don't know, a ball of hair or something from a wig or whatever. So we got the Swiffer. Oh, let's get a Swiffer. You go down the aisle. Oh, get a Swiffer. And then you can just pick things up. And I thought, well, that's interesting. So you buy the stick and then you buy this package that's honestly about that big. And these are the refills for it. So I thought, well, I don't know. It must have some sort of like magnetized, like, I don't know, it attracts in a certain way. So we get home and I open it up and like, you take the stick out, which looks like a broomstick or a mop handle. And then you stick it on there and then you literally get your hands and then just fold this paper towel on there. And then you just walk around with this long stick and you just go, I'm Swiffering. Look what I'm doing. And then you just take it off and you throw it. That's the technology. This is what we've been waiting for. And I remember when Swiffers came around and I was like, oh, why do I really have a need for that? My kitchen at the time, I mean, I swear to God, my kitchen in my apartment was as big as this table. So, but now I'm thinking, I waited all this time to get into the dry Swiffer technology. I've got a roll of paper towels right there. I could take a broom handle and stick a paper towel on and go like that. You know what I could do? I could get off my ass and just get a paper towel like this and squat down and wipe up whatever hairball is there and put it in the trash. But instead I need to pay $17 for this. And then I don't know, $8 for the pack of this. So I could go, look at me. That's the technology. Somebody made money off that. There's so much money that was made off of that. And I never thought of it. I sit on a law. Did I talk about the cowboy boot mules, Mark? This is the time to talk about it. I sit on so many things that like are ideas. When I was a kid, like everybody knew how homosexual I was. I used to have cowboy boots that I would wear with shorts because that's just what I wore. That was what I did when I was a little boy. I got bored with my boots one day and I got a scissors and a knife and I cut the whole shaft off the boot and I cut it into a mule. So it was just like a cowboy boot mule with like the little heel. And I walked around in that. And I was just like, these are my shoes. I didn't know what a mule was, but I knew that that's what that needed to look like. Who was going to know that we were going to fast forward to 1992 and singers like Tanya Tucker and Susie Boggess and Pam Tillis were going to be wearing boots like that with skirts, with like little shirts and like a yoke of like, this would be like denim and then it would be flippy and then they would be wearing that. And like, that was a thing. I invented that. I invented the cowboy boot mule in the 80s in Norwalk, California. And I could have made money off that, but I didn't because I was not empowered to believe that that was going to be a thing. I sit on too many inventions. I lay claim to the cowboy boot mule to this day. And I feel like because of that, whoever out there that actually does manufacture that for their own companies should make that up to like a size 11 because that would be perfect for me. And I would be able to buy them now manufactured properly. And that's the same thing with the Swiffer. Why didn't I think about, oh my God, let's get a stick. Let's put a piece of a paper towel on it. Not even a whole paper towel, like one of those select a size. And then let me just go like this. And walk around the house. Look at me. I'm Swiffering. Dumb. And that's technology. That is the technology. And people are buying it left and right. There's an aisle for it. Do you want to see me take a break? Because I think you want to see me take a break.